2 Corinthians 6:18 says, I will be a father to you, and you will be my sons and daughters, says the Lord Almighty. Welcome back to Just Call Me Danielle podcast. We back. This is the first episode of the season.
Oh, wow.
Are you interested in being the first episode of my season? What? We doing this again, all over again? Like we ain't doing it the last time. We doing it again. We doing it again. We doing it again. I'm so happy for you to be here. My name is Danielle. This is Just Call Me Danielle the podcast, and you are my sister.
Yes.
My sister. My sister. My sister. You've been my sister for 32 years.
Your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And you still have this story about how I was what? Adopted?
Oh, yeah. She was dropped off from the African people. She's
Right.
an African princess.
Right.
They drop her off to the door and run.
run. Right. And I look so much like my family, but you
Yes,
don't.
you do.
So who's the African princess here?
I look just like my family.
You do?
My mommy family.
Your mommy family.
Like the Davos.
You look like the Davos, so then we look like the African people.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. But we back as a part 2, because after our first episode that got so much love and feedback, we wanted to just come back again, spin the block, and you had you came to me and you said, I have a topic.
Right.
And you said, we're gonna do it, and you told me exactly how we was gonna do it, and you had a plan. So tell us, what is the plan for this episode?
Well, here's how I got to the topic.
Okay.
In my prayer time, I started asking God. I said, God, what's going on in our family? Because we have some issues with our I don't want to call names, but we have some spiritual bondage going on. Mm-hmm. I see it physically and I see it just spiritually.
Right.
Some stagnation, some things that we're just not getting it together.
Right.
And I'm like, God, what is happening? Like, what is it that's holding us back? What is it that we're holding on to? Mm-hmm. And in that moment, I just heard him say it was the spirit of rejection.
Yeah.
The spirit of rejection, and it is holding us in bondage, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, but rejection from what? Like, what is it that we're being rejected by? And he's like, it starts from your daddy. Mm-hmm. And when I think about my mother's family, and I remember what they went through, their story with their daddy leaving, some of them were teenagers, some were already older. But from what transpired with that relationship between their mommy and daddy, it still made them feel rejected.
Right.
Even if they did not acknowledge it as that. And it's showing up.